Hey, what's up guys? What up YouTube? Welcome back to a Thursday video. You guys get treated to a fan in the background because it's just way too hot to not have the fan going, and another not car video, so that's it's better. But today I wanted to wrap up the Let's Talk About series with a couple of my favorite YouTubers, and one in particular that I've been watching for a very, very long time, pretty much as long as I can remember. I mean, we're talking like early high school, and I graduated in 2008, so to give you a timeline, it's been like a solid like 10-12 years of being entertained by this person. But today I'm going to do a Let's Talk About for Jenna Marbles and Julien Solomita. I want to thank these guys for just being there and making hilarious content. And you can see all the different videos that Jenna has posted, and the shift in some of the videos when Julien was there, and everything was always just lighthearted and fun and entertaining. And a lot of times I used Jenna's videos as an escape. Like, I would rewatch them just to feel better and to laugh, because especially in the beginning of like watching her, I was going through some like mental health stuff, and it was a way for me to like relax. And I remember one of my favorite videos on repeat was the drunk makeup tutorial, and then the outtake video of the drunk makeup tutorial. I think she has since taken them down, but it's silly, it's fun, that's the type of videos that I fell in love with when I first started watching Jenna Marbles. And she met Julien, and they did a lot of really funny stuff too. Like, they would do the tag videos. Like, I remember the photo booth tag was really, really funny. And like, all the dog videos have been super cute, even like especially the older ones and the newer ones. Just, she apologized for putting a fish in a bowl and taking care of it improperly. Like, she showed us their pets and their lives, and like, we watched their hamster grow up and live its short little life, and we watched Jenna go on trips and go through like relationships and breakups. And when you're that like involved in a community, like, Jenna was very clearly like invested in her community. Like, I know earlier on she would film on like a laptop camera setup that was just like kind of super old and dated and whatever, and there was just like, it wasn't as professional, but she made it work for the time that she would post those videos in. And then she like advanced her craft, you know, she got a camera and she got lights and she got like a setup, and they started doing like editing and stuff, her and Julien together. So her content progressed and evolved with the different technological changes that she was able to make, and with the different topics that she was able to discuss. And I think one of the things about Jenna Marbles and Julien that I've loved so much, I love Julien's last minute trips, but I really especially love their podcasts they did together. I don't know if those are still going up or if those are taking a break too, but just watching them play games and talk and have serious discussions. Like, there are serious podcasts and there's like not a serious podcast, but I remember like the pizza party and like talking about like different like world events and stuff going on. And it's something good to listen to, like when you're cleaning your room or when you're in the car and you just, you know, chuck your aux cable in and you're going for a drive somewhere, you got the podcast playing in the background. And I learned to enjoy that type of content. So and you know, one of my favorite early Julien videos is Julien's they're very clearly having a party, and there's music playing and Jenna's rolling around in a dog bed. like one of those little square zip up dog beds. Just they're being hilarious, and they're obviously like drunk but partying, and it was just like a funny clip, and I saw that and I was like, oh, they look like they're really having a good time. And this is a couple that has been on YouTube that I enjoy having a really good time, and they help me to be able to relax and have a good time. And I know with all the recent stuff going on, YouTube is kind of like a weird, like scary place right now, and some of the content creators are taking accountability and some aren't, and there's been some drama and then like serious issues and not as serious issues, and it kind of feels like a gigantic cluster of a mess right now. But I'm thankful that for now we can still watch videos on Jenna Marble's channel that haven't been privated. We still have those podcasts, we still have Julien's videos, and we still have access to those things. And I hope we continue to, because they truly have brought me joy. I know they've brought a lot of other viewers joy, and I want to talk for a second on the accountability side of things. As you guys know, in a list of YouTubers who have and haven't taken accountability, there's certain channels that still remain up and still have videos up and still continue to post content and share content, and there's ones that have taken a break and been on other social medias in a not so good light. And I think for all intents and purposes, Jenna Marbles made the most graceful, either temporary or permanent, exit she could from YouTube. It showed remorse, it showed maturity, it showed growth, it showed pain. You can tell by her voice and by the way she's carrying herself in that last video, where she's apologizing for her past actions, that she is hurting and that this is hard for her to do. But in the end of the day, her mental health and her having, you know, things on a platform that bring joy into the world and don't bring, you know, questions of racism or misogyny or anything like that, it's important for her to be happy with her image online and to be happy with herself in person even more so. So I really hope she is taking the time away from YouTube to take care of herself, to spend time with Julien, to spend time with her dogs, and to just relax and just take it slow. Because I know for a fact, as someone who watches YouTube nearly every day, that the space has gotten a little chaotic and a little hard to be in for some people right now. But I just wanted to make this video and talk about some of the past stuff with watching Jenna videos, because I've watched all of her videos, and talk about the current situation right now, and just say in conclusion, I wish her and Julien all the best, regardless of whether or not they come back to social media or what their future holds. I wish them both health and happiness, and I want to thank them for everything that they did put out there that has brought people, including myself, such joy. So with that being said, this is the rightful conclusion to the Let's Talk About Blank series. For now, there might eventually be some other up-and-coming YouTubers that I might cover at some point in the near future, but for now I'm going to try to get away from this series and start doing a little bit more laid-back videos on Thursdays, and kind of try to do some more like intense current event discussion type videos on Tuesdays. So again, Jenna and Julien, thank you, and to anyone who watched or has watched any of my videos on my channel, thank you. Like, subscribe, click the bell. You know, if you enjoy hearing me talk, I don't even like the sound of my own voice, so the fact that I have 11 subscribers listening to me drone on like this is kind of crazy to me. But making YouTube videos has been very oddly relaxing and cathartic, and I hope to be able to continue to do so for me and for others. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.